Hey guys, so it's Tuesday, back with another talk show. Today, the topic, obviously, mobile games. So as you can see, my hands are showing in two different frames at one time. What's going on? So basically, I had to kind of rig up sort of a strange camera setup here because I wanted to show not only the game on the TV, but also the fact that it is actually being played from my phone. So everything that shows up on my phone screen is going to show up on the TV there, just so you guys can see what I'm doing, but I wanted you to see the actions that are actually taking place with my hands. So I'm going to be showing 3 games today, the first of which was the first game I actually downloaded on my phone. I'm using a BlackBerry Z10, so yeah, I know it's BlackBerry, whatever, screw you guys, guess what, it's plugged into the TV. So this first game, it's available on Android and Apple as well, so make sure you guys download it, play the game. It's a lot of fun. It can be something that you can play with your friends over score loop, so you guys can compare kind of high scores, things like that. So it's a lot of fun. The game is called Running Crowd, so it's a pretty simple platformer. Basically, you tap the screen to jump from platform to platform. The levels get progressively faster that come by. So it starts off, it'll show you you've gone 100 meters, 200 meters, 300 meters, and so on. And then when you fail by falling in a pit that you don't see the bottom of, or hitting a box or something like that, or running into one of the platforms, it tells you how far you've gone and then ranks you I believe in the world, or in Canada, where I am anyway. Maybe it does it for the US, for American viewers. I have no idea. It uses score loop, so that's pretty popular kind of way of keeping score on games like that. So anyways, let's dive right into it so you guys can see. You're kind of an eyeball with legs. So you can jump, you can double jump. The longer you hold the button, the furthest you jump. So it is very simple. As you can see, there's a box. You have to jump over the box. Obviously, don't run into it. Don't fall down the holes. But it gets increasingly faster as you go along. This is just the basic deal of the game. The colors change, the background every day. The levels change every day, so you're on a different course every day. So I used to play it with one of my coworkers, and we would basically just see who could set the best distance, and then the other guy would kind of spend all day trying to beat it. And if you had one really lucky run, that was a really unlucky run. But you guys can't really see on the TV, I guess. Maybe if I hold it up to my other camera, you can see. So I went 238. My rank was 238. I went a distance of 1,786 meters. And that was better than 304 other players, which is awful. Typically, I do a lot better than that. Maybe it's the pressure of recording, I don't know. But yeah, there's some other things you can do in the game. You can customize your character, so get different hats and outfits for your eyeball. They each cost 99 cents, so it's really not expensive. I don't like to spend any money on mobile games. That's why I don't have any of them. But it is kind of cool that they have the special offer to buy all the outfits for $2.99, which I thought was kind of cool. Good of them to do that. So you can also, it has a score loop link. Today's bests will show you all the records of all the people that were playing today. So yeah, it is actually global results. And then it shows you actually what operating system they were on. So the 2 best people today were on Android, rounding out the top 5 or 3 BlackBerry users. And then Apple came in at 7th. But yeah, so it's a pretty cool game. I've had a lot of fun with that. It always keeps me busy if I'm waiting in line somewhere, or bored at work, that kind of thing. So the second game I'm going to show you is pretty cool. It's actually a kind of common game from a long time ago. And the sound is on. That's my bad. That's going to sound really strange, I assume. Don't worry about that, though. A little speed bump, we'll get by it. So this game's kind of cool. It has 2 modes, Classic and Arcade. So Classic mode it's basically Stack 4, or Connect 4, or whatever you call them. But you can move this kind of square in a 3D space. So I'll show you, if I plant one on the corner here, that's my block. Then the computer plays his, so I can either go beside him to block him, or I can turn and play on the other side of the cube. which adds some really cool elements because you can also kind of go around corners then to stack, 2 or 3, something like that. You can see here, I'll put one here so that he can't go 3 up diagonally. He's going to put 1 on top so I don't go 4 straight up. Pretty simple game. It also has, like I said, the arcade mode, I believe it's called. So if we go, arcade mode, which is in beta. This, when you lay a block, occasionally there are special blocks that fall down. So I'm just going to go quickly here until we get one of our special blocks. The special blocks give you abilities. So there's a question mark. So that's your special block. If I lay one on top of that, it's giving me a paint can. If I select the paint can, I can then go to one of his blocks and say, I want this one here to be pink. And it kind of does its little twirly thing there, and it turns the block pink. In this game mode, however, though, I don't know all the rules because connecting 4 doesn't do you any good. You have to connect like 15. So you can see he got 4,000 points there for connecting 4. Again, not sure what the purpose is to this one, but I have a dynamite so I can blow his block out of the water. Now he's got 5,000 points. That's crazy. And then I guess you get points for blocking me. I don't know how it all works. It's a cool game, though. I like the concept that there's more to it than just, hey, get 4 of these things in a row. So that's pretty cool. That's what that game is all about. So the final game I'm going to show you, again, really cool game. One of the earlier games I got on my phone. It's called Sector Strike. So again, it's a side scroller, but you're in a plane. You get different kind of abilities. These are all my different lasers and cannons and guns and all that kind of thing. You pick up these orbs while you're flying to collect special abilities. So you can see my plane come in, and then I have pretty wicked awesome guns. The screen shakes every time you kill something, so I'm sure it looks ridiculous on the TV. But yeah, I just picked up a little orb, so now I have missiles that automatically seek the 2 closest targets and kill them for me. And as you go, you collect these little light orb things. They give you more points towards buying upgrades. Very cool. This game, I find, heats my phone up a lot. It's very graphic intensive, uses a lot of the memory on the phone. Things get pretty intense. Oh, wow. Okay. Things get pretty intense in this game, as you can tell. There's a lot going on the screen all the time. But it's a lot of fun, actually. The chaos is kind of very controlled, and if you play the game properly, you can get through it. I've made it, I don't know how far, like 40 levels or something like that into this game. I used to play it a lot. On lunches, things like that. Again, just little games that can kind of kill time while you're waiting for something else to happen. A lot of fun, but just the one game mode, so it's you just side scroll and you blow everything up. But yeah, it definitely passes the time. It keeps you kind of entertained while other things are going on. I'm actually doing really well at this level right now. I'm concentrating a lot on what's going on and not talking, but I beat it because that's what happens when you're as good as I am. No, I'm just kidding. So that was Sector 48. So that was level 48 I just beat, which is pretty cool. So you can see all of my points kind of racking up here. So extra kind of currency to use towards buying upgrades and things like that. Very cool game. Definitely recommend all 3 of those. Running Crowd, Stack 4, and Sector Strike. All 3 fantastic games. But that's it for today, guys. It's a short episode. Honestly, kind of discouraged about what happened with Monday night's video. I don't know what happened. Everything was fine recording. Went into the editing process. It was late as it was because I was getting home from work late. Just kind of an unfortunate night, but things happen, right? Rely pretty heavily on technology. I'm working full time. It's not excuses. I want you guys to know that I did plan on putting a video out last night. I had it all filmed. I had a lot of fun making it. It was the final episode in The Huntsman, so that series is going to be over with. I know it was only 2 episodes to begin with, and one of those episodes didn't even make it onto the channel. But honestly, there just wasn't a lot to do in that game. I found the Huntsman. He wasn't that scary. yeah, the game was kind of over, but cool credits and things like that. Love the concept of the game. It didn't turn out the way that I had planned, especially with the video last night. So I am going to be picking up Monday Night Fights again next week. Should be pretty interesting. I'm looking at a couple of games I can play for that. If you guys have any suggestions for next week's Monday Night Frights, then put a comment in this video. I'm going to be downloading a ton of horror games over the next week and hopefully recording some just to see how they turn out. But yeah, that's it for tonight's episode, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed watching, see some cool mobile games. Download them, play them, see if you like what they're about. I definitely found these games to be a lot of fun, and tried to stay away from things like Cut the Rope and Angry Birds and Candy Crush and all that kind of thing, just because they're so popular. Everybody knows about those games. So tried to show something that was a little off the map as far as popular games go, because I like that. Root for the underdog. Anyways, guys, you have a good one. The point that was unintentional. Anyway, you guys have a good one. I will see you guys tomorrow for Friends Day. Not sure what's in store for that yet. So, of course, by the time you're watching this, I'll probably have it all figured out. But anyways, that's just how this business goes. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, do whatever you have to do. I'm not Cal Fire. I just watched one of his videos. I think maybe that's where I picked that up from. Anyways, Matt's a cool guy. Go check out his channel too. I'm done rambling. The talk show's over. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you later. Bye. Victor.
Oh, nice. We're playing again. Sweet.
Are we? Yeah. Okay. Let's change this. We'll do random matchup. Random match here. 3, 2, 1. Oh, you're down there. I see what it.